Yo, what's the deal? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Cartier, you in Cartier World. Again, today we got another reaction video, bro. I appreciate y'all liking, commenting, and subscribing, bro. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. It's really just that simple. Y'all been running them numbers up, bro. We need more subscribers, more motion. Man, you already know we got more hot shit on the way, more hot news. And man, I just appreciate y'all, you in Cartier World. Man, today we got Mark Curry. Suge Knight used Diddy as a human shield when Big Jake was killed. Would it kill Suge? Sheesh. Bro, them is some heavy allegations, bro. No cap, that's crazy. A human shield? Hey, man, shout out to FYB J, man, you know what I'm saying? But that's crazy, bro. This way back when. And you know, with the rep that Suge Knight has, this don't sound too far off brand. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna tap in and see what really happened.
Hey, man, I also read about it in your book about the night that Big Jake was killed.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark Curry kissing and telling. It's in the whole book.
Kind of taking me through it.
All right. Now we got this club. Not we got this club. Some associates of mine have a club. They had a club. And so I worked the front door at the club all the time. I didn't work like it was my job. I worked because this is where I just like to be. I had the responsibility of checking IDs because it was a lot of, Atlanta was a college town. So around this time, a lot of the college kids that were underage wanted to come into the club. So I would check the IDs and everything at the front of the door. That's my job. So I'm at the job working one day.
He damn near was all security edition.
Got this function going on for Jermaine Dupri. It's his birthday, September 23rd, 1995. And so I'm at the door. I see a limo. I see everybody in the club. Puff in the club. Wolf and them is in the club. Jermaine Dupri is in the club. Dallas Austin is in the club.
Sheesh.
Man, G is in the club. All the rim shoppers in the club. So we there. And then so I saw when Suge pulled up, they pulled up in the limo. And then Jake got out and walked into the club. I let him in. Then he came back out. And then when he came back out, him and Suge.
Hey, you know that when you ain't no ins and outs. You know what I'm saying? If you in, you in. When you out, nigga, you got to get on. See, so this was on your watch, huh? That's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Came into the club together. So when I saw them coming into the club, I let them in. They walked in. So I'm still in the front of the club. So I walk inside the club after, things are slowing up outside. I walked in the club, and then I saw Jake on the right by the bar on the dance floor right there, and he was arguing with my friend's wife. And he was arguing, and she's from California. And
can't be arguing with no females. That's out.
She knew Jake and Suge from California because she came from the same kind of neighborhood as them in California, as in Compton. So he came in there and Jake was like, "This is Bompton Pyru." He's talking to Puff security, Wolf. Wolf.
Hey, that nigga walked in pressing. Nigga Bompton Pyru. You heard him.
Is talking to my friend's wife because at the club we had Bad Boy Fridays. So every Friday we would have a bad boy party, and the promoter was Wolf. So he was promoting these parties at the club. So Jake was saying to her, "Oh, you throwing all of these East Coast parties, all these bad boy parties, like you sucking these East Coast niggas." That was disrespectful.
Facts. He came in, he was on demon time from the jump. He came in all disrespectful, bro. That's crazy.
And when he said that, that was like a form of diss to my friend. So earlier that day when he came in
That's a
and he
fact.
went and did his rounds, and that's when my friend G saw everything that he saw, which is the slap where he say Jermaine Dupri, but I wasn't there to see that, witness myself. And even if I did see that, I wouldn't have liked the fact that he put his hands on Jermaine, because Jermaine is like one of the hometown favorites here. So it's not any form of disrespect when that story is there. It's a form of high respect because I didn't like it. And then so he had his words with Puff, and so we downstairs.
So it was going down in the club. Jermaine Dupri done got smacked. That's crazy. I like how he got some form of respect. He like, I ain't really here to talk about that though. I didn't witness it. Y'all think he saw his mans get slapped? Y'all let me know in them comments, man. What do y'all think about this in them comments? Dude went up to Shorty, you feel me? Like, you over here sucking these East Coast niggas up. Sheesh. That's crazy. I ain't gonna cap. That's disrespectful or what?
And they come out this little room that they had upstairs. They went in and they was talking in this. It's like a room that we used to have upstairs that they used to gamble in. And they went in there and they came outside of this room, and everything seemed like everything was all peace. And so they walked downstairs, and my guy is kind of like telling them, you know, we got to get out. They got to leave the club. And when they were leaving the club, when they were arguing, I saw a guy that I knew. He was from New York, and he was at the bar. He finished his drink like this, and I already knew him. I knew him like very well, because every night when the club would close, he would come and knock on the door to buy like 3 bottles of Cristal. And this time, Cristal was like $195, $200 a bottle. So I would purposely stay at the club late night. So
hey, that's cheap. $200 a bottle for that Cristal. It's crazy now. Them prices is sheesh.
Now I could make that extra couple of $100 off of selling him some bottles. So when he left, and when he left, and Jake was coming out the club, and Suge was coming out the club, Puff was right there with Suge, and they were walking out, and then all of a sudden, you seen the guy who left from the bar from New York, he left, and then you seen him standing there, and he was shooting Jake.
Man's a hitter. Oh. He took that last little shot like, I'm finna get active out there. Took one to the head, went out there and started dumping on him. Sheesh. Man, that's crazy, bro. It's a lot going on in that club. You got, first off, you already know it's West Coast, East Coast tension. Niggas getting slapped in the club. Niggas pressing women. It's a lot going on, so I don't know whatever made mans go out there and, you know what I'm saying, get to dumping on them.
And I was standing right next to Jake, but being that I knew who the shooter was, I knew he wasn't gonna miss. And he was just close enough to handle what he was doing. So I sat there and I looked, and I was watching, and I saw him do it, and I saw him leave. But
what? You said something about, in the book you talked about, he was like looking at Suge like your neck.
Yeah, he was looking. He was looking when he was shooting Jake. He was looking at Suge to say, this should have been you. But he couldn't shoot Suge because Suge had grabbed Puff. And he had Puff in like a chokehold in front of him. So as the guy was shooting,
that nigga Suge was on his bully. He like, oh, you think I'm finna go out? All right, nigga, you gonna have to shoot your mans to get me. He was really thinking, you feel me? He was thinking ahead of the, you know what I'm saying? Suge a smart dude and a bully at the same time, because he really punking Diddy. Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, these some crazy times, bro. I don't know how I feel about him saying he seen the dude, he know the dude shot him. Maybe it's, limitation laws, maybe it's been so long they can't get convicted, or I don't know, man. Y'all fill me in them comments, let me know. This is crazy. Nigga grab Diddy up, you know what I'm saying? Choke him up in the headlock and all that for his safety. Sheesh.
couldn't shoot Puff. Suge, because he would have shot Puff.
Mm-hmm.
So he was using Suge grabbed Puff and was using him as a human shield.
Yes, in which there's so many different cases where you know about Suge using people as human shield. He'll use females as human shields. That's just how Suge was. Anything pop off, he gonna grab anybody else around him and put him in front of him. If he in a car, if y'all shoot the car, y'all gonna shoot these girls first. That's just Suge using a human shield. So that night, he happened to grab Puff as a human.
And them some heavy allegations. What do y'all think about that, bro? That's kind of crazy.
Shield. And
what happens? Does he drags Puffy back into the club? What is Puffy saying?
He went back into the club. He went back in the club and he kept saying, damn, damn, damn. And then Puff was like, it's gonna be all right. And he was like, what you mean it's gonna be all right? He said, I know it's gonna be all right. You tell your mama it's gonna be all right.
Sheesh.
You tell your kids it's gonna be all right. And then it was an argument. And then
Suge a gangster. Damn.
Like, Puff, Suge, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Suge, I ain't got nothing to do with that. And true indeed, Puffy didn't have nothing to do with that. Jake had came in there tripping. And it was a lot of things that was going on between Jake and the people that he may have known, that he may have known them before they were in Atlanta, however it go. But after he escorted him out, and we were outside, and then Suge was like, he was yelling at Puff. And then at the end, Jake was dying. And so it was some guys that walked by and was like, they was like, damn. And they looked at everybody. They was like, they saw Jermaine Dupri. They saw everybody. Dallas. I don't know if Jermaine was still there, but they saw Dallas, Puff, and Suge. And they looked and they was like, every time I see y'all, I see death.
Sheesh.
The only thing I see is people around y'all dying all the time. And he said, y'all sitting here going back and forth talking about it's gonna be all right, it's gonna be all right. What about this man right here on the ground that's dying?
Damn.
When are y'all gonna get together and at least say a prayer for this man? He's dying. So then we grabbed hands and then we got into a prayer circle. And then a few days after that, Jake died in the hospital.
Sheesh.
That's how the story of Jake. But that was before I was an artist on Bad Boy. That incident happened when I wasn't even signed to Bad. Puff didn't even, I don't even think he remembered that was me.
What?
Oh, okay. So that's why he was doing the door roll security, because he wasn't an artist yet. You feel me? Okay, Puffy ain't that scandalous. I thought he had the artist work and doing the peon work. That's crazy. Man, what y'all think about this, bro? Did Suge use Diddy as a human shield for his own life? We know Suge, big gangster and all that, man. That's crazy. I don't know, bro. These is crazy stories, man. Just hearing some of these stories from that time period is like, sheesh, you just had to be there, man. But y'all let me know, W or L, man. Let me know what y'all want to see in them comments. I appreciate y'all. You in Cartier World.